And our next speaker is the chairman of the Long Island Regional Planning Council, John Cameron.
The Long Island Regional Planning Council actually has a very storied history on water quality here on Long Island, going back to our predecessor, the Long Island Regional Planning Board, under the leadership of Lee Koppelman, where back in actually the 1970s, when the Long Island 208 study was done to manage our and to provide guidance and a major plan for our water and wastewater infrastructure here on Long Island. The Regional Planning Council actually most recently, a little over 5 years ago, in the development of its LI 2035, our sustainability plan for Long Island, where we developed a plan in 4 thematic areas being tax and governance, the economy, environment, infrastructure, and equity, recognized, as Kevin Law alluded to earlier, that the environment and our economy are inextricably linked together. The Long Island Regional Planning Council strongly supported County Executive Ballone's initiative to try and get wastewater managed on a county-wide basis. Now, we know there's a number of issues here, a lot of them extraneous and unrelated to the merits of the plan, and most of you here, a lot of the organizations who are involved here, and the environmental groups, also strongly supported County Executive Ballone's initiative. But that one, we believe, will be resurrected maybe in a more hospitable, a little more better political climate to get that done. But we're hoping to get that moved forward because, frankly, we're not going to be able to resolve our major environmental challenges here, water quality challenges, if we don't deal with it on a regional basis here. Just a little history here, just to sort of distill the issues here. We all know this too, groundwater, drinking water, surface waters here, whether it's nitrogen we talked about, and Jim Tierney alluded to the Long Island Nitrogen Action Plan, which we're co-managing with them. And frankly, I have to give a shout out to the environmental organizations because Jim had mentioned the $5 million. It was included in the New York State budget. And that's thanks to the Nature Conservancy, Citizens Campaign for the Environment, Long Island Pine Barrens Society, and the Group for the East End. Frankly, without their, if you will, persistence, working with the state senate, that money would not be there, and we wouldn't be talking about a nitrogen action plan today. We do not have a reliable and a sustained funding stream to deal with the challenges of whether it's sewer creation or dealing with a lot of other contamination issues here. And if it were not for Superstorm Sandy, we would not have had $388 million for sewering Suffolk County. We wouldn't have the $800+ million for Bay Park improvements. So frankly, we need to develop a funding stream that's going to be able to enable us to implement the necessary infrastructure to correct and deal with our challenges here. This is work we all need to be able to be putting our best talents forward to make sure that we actually see implementation and not just develop another nice study that sits on the shelf. So thank you very much. I look forward to working together.
And our next speaker is described as tenacious. He is the Deputy County Executive for Administration for Suffolk County, the tenacious Peter Scully.
It's good to see everybody. John, thanks for your leadership and for your blunt talk. It's been a pleasure to work with you over the past few months, both on the Nitrogen Action Plan and on development of a funding stream. This is a cover of the Suffolk County Comprehensive Water Resources Management Plan issued in March of 2015. Many of you are familiar with it. The county executive got it out of being stuck in the mud and advanced it. It's certainly an historic document. It deals with a variety of topics as indicated here. I want to acknowledge for some people in the room that both water reuse